Oh! Torres lands a left, and that's it. Whoo! Dang. Manuel Torres from Mexico gets a huge KO victory.
You're watching the Community MMA.
First fight of the night comes to an end here at UFC Vegas 75 as Pauga and Bukauskas go to or head to a decision. It's going to be a close one. I mean, Bukauskas trailed 56-67 in significant strikes, but he led in head strikes 42-35. So close there. Control time in favor of Pauga. 2 minutes and 17 seconds on one takedown. But he got stuffed on the other four. So 80% takedown defense from Modestas. It's going to be interesting. You go round by round, though. It seemed to me like Modestas Bukauskas should get the win round by round despite the stats. And they come together. It's going to be 30-27, 29-28 unanimous, 29-28. Modestas Bukauskas gets the win. So big start to the night there. Bukauskas kind of like a fan favorite, even though it's fight one. In terms of Modestas Bukauskas, he gets the win. He's going to move to 16-5. Pauga falls for the first time to 7-1. For the second time, light heavyweight division. UFC Vegas 75. So Dan Argueta switching back and forth between the Anaconda and DR. So now he's got it locked in. Look at this. He's on top with the legs wrapped around. You're going to tap? Is he going to tap? Yes, Ronnie Lawrence tap. Yes. Oh, he's saying he didn't tap now. No, listen, man. He tapped here and then tapped here. It wasn't like a multiple tap, but you can't put yourself in that position. So Dan Argueta is going to get the win here regardless. I mean, the ref jumped in. Keith Peterson stopped it. It's over. Officially, it's done. I mean, you can't go back in time, but the bottom line is Ronnie Lawrence falls. Dan Argueta is going to get the win here. And let's see the replay. Okay, so Argueta's on top with the legs wrapped around. Ronnie Lawrence is clearly going to tap at some point. Oh, Keith Peterson touched his hand. Oh, he had his right hand up. Keith Peterson comes in, grabs the hand. Then it looks like he taps. Wow. So he probably would have tapped, but we don't know for sure. Keith Peterson actually grabbed the hand, and when he pulled away from Keith Peterson, it looked like a tap, but it wasn't. And Keith Peterson almost doing the Hulk Hogan style, like grab your hand and make sure you're okay. That's what he was doing, grabbing his hand to make sure he's okay. And when Keith Peterson let go of the hand, Ronnie Lawrence appeared to tap, even though he didn't mean to. So, all right. But nonetheless, Dan Argueta is going to get the win here. In quick fashion. I mean, very quick fashion here. First round submission, 237 into the round. He's going to move to 11-1. Ronnie Lawrence falls to 8-3. All right, so we're bringing it back. Dan Argueta versus Ronnie Lawrence. Actually going to be a no contest. Dan Argueta looked to get the submission victory, but because Keith Peterson jumped in and grabbed the arm of Ronnie Lawrence, it can't be confirmed that he tapped. That's the final decision. So it'll be a no contest. Argueta versus Ronnie Lawrence here at UFC Vegas 75. Teresa Bleda and Gabriela Fernandez go to a decision, but this fight was absolutely dominated by Teresa Bleda in all three rounds. I mean, it's going to be a unanimous decision. We don't need to wait on the verdict on this one. Bleda dominated on the ground with over 10 minutes and 50 seconds of control time. 3 takedowns on 10 attempts. You know, not the greatest percentage. She landed 33, or 30% of them, but still plenty of takedowns and enough to get the win here. 54 significant strikes to 26, 186 to 47 in total strikes. So Blade is going to get her first UFC win, moved to 7-1. Fernandez falls to 8-3. Women's flyweight division, UFC Vegas 75. Bondar's got to pick it up here if he's going to try to get this victory. Carlos Hernandez dominating this fight in all facets. Taken down a few times, but got up every time, so it shouldn't hurt him. Ooh, and Hernandez lands a big takedown here. Just about 20 seconds left in the fight. Hernandez is going to body up Bondar. Bondar's working back to his feet. But Hernandez still digging the underhooks here. 10 seconds left. There's a tap. And if it goes to a decision, now Hernandez is going to win. So you just got to ride this out. Oh, big takedown. Look at the elbows. 2 seconds left. 1 second. It's over. Whoa. Carlos Hernandez with the big takedown. It looked like the takedown itself finished Bondar. And then he came in with a couple of elbows and sealed the deal. Now he's bent over in tears, and he finishes this thing 14 minutes and 58 seconds into the fight. 4:58 into round 3. Gets a stoppage with 2 seconds remaining in the fight. And unbelievable. Okay, here we go. And a big boom. Yeah. And he finished it. Oh, now they're saying a clash of heads maybe? Come on. Yeah, they're head-to-head. You see the takedown. They're head-to-head. And I don't know, man. Carlos Hernandez has his head pinned against Bondar's head when he picks him up off the fence. You see the replay. They're head-to-head. Boom on the takedown. And I don't know, man. Wow. So at the weight, we saw a no contest already tonight, where we thought one fighter won and we had to come back and follow up. But to me, Carlos Hernandez is going to get the win here and move to 9-2. I mean, he led 105-68 in significant strikes, dominant 87-39 in head strikes. Both guys had 2 takedowns, not much control time. So, I mean, this was all Hernandez. Now we're just looking at the replay. You know, he's got his chin into the neck of Bondar. But as a takedown happens, their heads separate, and then Hernandez's head drives into the head of Bondar. So you might get a headbutt here, a clash of heads. And, man, I don't know. And we'll see. Hernandez looking like he's going to get the victory. He's believing that he's going to get the victory, but the ref is talking with the replay booth. And we're starting to see this now in the UFC, right? Like we've seen in other sports now. All of a sudden, these refs are going to replays, looking at the replay. And we're just waiting. To me, though, Carlos Hernandez should get the victory regardless. I mean, look, and now you got Herb Dean looking at the video. So this is the new thing now. All of a sudden, the replay is coming into effect. But even if they go to the scorecards, Carlos Hernandez is going to get the win, right? And here you see it again. Okay. The chin is in the neck of Bondar. Bondar's got the leg wrapped around. And that's what kind of leads to the big throw. Right, he goes down, one arm on the ground, he gets flipped, boom. Gosh, and that's close, man. That's close. And Hernandez yelling at the side, the replay saying, "Don't take this from me, man." And I don't think that's the difference. It's either going to be a finish by KO or it's going to be a decision. Okay, so it's going to be clash of heads, decision, but either way, Carlos Hernandez is going to get the win here, so it shouldn't matter. But great fight between these two, man. But 105-68 in significant strikes, 265 significant strikes attempted by Hernandez, just 162 for Bondar. So when you're throwing 100 more significant strikes, even though you're not landing on them all, you're going to win the fight, especially when the accuracy between both is above 40%. Yeah, so here we go with the decision, 30-27 on 2, 29-28 on the third. Carlos Hernandez gets the win, not the finish, as he hoped for, but instead the decision. He's going to move to 9-2. But we needed the replay booth again for the second time in 4 fights. Here in the flyweight division, UFC Vegas 75. Ooh, and some big shots now by Kong. Cannonier goes down. He gets back up, and now he's in a rear naked. Oh, boy, the submission attempt by Kong. He's going to get on top and be in the full mount. This isn't good. Christian Quinones in all types of trouble here. 3 minutes left in the first round. 2 minutes gone. And can he hold on? Khan's got side control. Now he's going to look to slide to full mount. He gets it. This isn't good for Quinones, man. Yeah, now he's going to sit up. No. Quinones is rolling to his stomach. Not a good idea. Oh, he locks it in. Khan's got it locked in, and Christian Quinones taps. And what a mistake. You got to stay on your back and take it and try to make it through, but he didn't. He rolled to his stomach, and immediately Khan locks in the rear submission to get the win. And he's going to move to 19-9. Now we're down 2 in a row on the predictions. Khan will move to 19-9. Quinones, a really good fighter he just beat. He'll fall to 18-4. Maybe Kyung Ho Kong is now on his way up, winning 2 in a row. He didn't fight since last year, but he gets a submission victory over Quinones here in the bantamweight division at UFC Vegas 75. And as round 2 is underway, we'll see what the mobility is like for Jimmy Flick with that lead leg. Taking a lot of kicks in round 1. Oh, and he takes another one. Oh, woo! He almost falls over. His leg is compromised, and he shoots him for the takedown, and that's probably the best idea. And now he pulls this thing, pulls guard on the ground. And that's the best chance Jimmy Flick has now is on the ground. We've seen him get submissions before, but this is a long shot for him to win this fight first. 40 seconds into round 2. And now Costa trying to get free. He's better off just getting up and forcing Jimmy Flick to stand, but easier said than done. Ooh, now he lands a couple elbows. 3, 4, 5. Oh, he's pounding away. Look at this. Jimmy Flick better fight back. He better fight back, and it's over. Keith Peterson sees enough. Alessandro Costa finishes Jimmy Flick, and that'll be the first KO of the night. Alessandro Costa sends us into the main card with a huge win over Jimmy Flick, and credit him. What a finish. And Jimmy Flick is a tough individual, man. He's going to fall to 16-7. Alessandro Costa looked great. The Brazilian 14-3 with the calf kicks. Forget about it. Look at that. Calf kick compromises Jimmy Flick. He almost stumbles. Well, he does stumble. Almost falls, I should say. But he takes a loss here in the flyweight division. UFC Vegas 75. Nicholas Dalby and Muslim Salikov going to a decision great fight, but I think Dalby's going to get it. I mean, he won rounds 2 and 3. That's the bottom line. 79-61 in significant strikes. Man, 636 of control, 2 takedowns. Yeah, 30-27 on 2. 29-28 on the third. Yeah, Nicholas Dalby, man. Dang. He's going to move to 21-4. Salikov will fall to 19-4 here in the welterweight division at UFC Vegas 75. Boy, Amada really getting in there now on Torres, landing back-to-back jabs. Torres continually comes forward. Manuel Torres is coming forward at a lefty. Straight leg kick. Backs up Mata. And he's got the height. Manuel Torres got the height advantage punching downward. And I think that left is going to cause problems for Nicholas Mata as this fight goes on. Just different stance fighter. Nice leg kick. Oh! Torres lands a left and that's it. Whoo! Dang. Manuel Torres from Mexico gets a huge KO victory. One of the best of the year. One of the best of the year. Oh, no. Now he jumped off the cage and hurt his knee, I think. Anyway. So here we go. Slow motion. He's coming forward. Feints with... Oh, it's the elbow. Wow. Boom. Nice. Best finish of the year, possibly. And man, to get the elbow, it's like a straight left, but instead to hit with the elbow is crazy. That means she just timed it up perfectly. So Manuel Torres gets the big finish here. The Mexican moves to 14-2. Mata falls to 13-5. Here in a lightweight division, always the best division to watch. UFC Vegas 75. Pat Sabatini lands a takedown on Almeida. And it looks like he's talking in his ear. I like it. Sabatini looking for the full mount. He's got to get that left leg through. Almeida on his back trying to prevent it. Man, Sabatini's just dominating this fight. Ooh, and a nice elbow. And there's a battle there to get the full mount. Oh, he might give it up now. Oh, he pins the left arm. Nice. Oh, wow. Now he's getting underneath. He's squeezing. Okay. Okay. Finish it. Get in there, ref. Tap. Yes. Yes. Pat Sabatini with the submission victory over Lucas Almeida. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Pat Sabatini gets the win. He's going to move to 19-4. The American finishes the Brazilian, Lucas Almeida. Think about it. Almeida came in at 14-1. He falls to 14-2. It's a huge win by arm triangle finish, submission for Sabatini. Featherweight division, UFC Vegas 75. Armen Petrosian and Christian Duncan going to a decision. Both fighters coming together. And we knew from round one we underestimated Petrosian. I mean, he just dominated this fight, 83-58 in significant strikes, 107-72 total strikes. Head strikes was close to 33-28. Duncan didn't do bad there. But it was a leg strikes and body shots by Petrosian, just all around. One takedown over 3 minutes of control time. So he's going to get the win here momentarily. And here we go. It's going to be unanimous. 30-27, 29-28 on the other two. Armen Petrosian gets the win. He's going to move to 9-2. And we got this one wrong. We underestimated Petrosian. We won't let it happen again. We take notice. Duncan goes down for the first time to 8-1. Middleweight division. UFC Vegas 75. Ooh, nice takedown by Arman Tsarukyan. Now he's pounding away with the left. Oh, it's getting close. And he's looking to get the full mount. Lands 2 more lefts, 2 rights. Now Joaquim Silva's pinned up against the fence. And he's doing everything to stay in this fight. But the ref can stop this at any time. Oh, he's pounding with the left. Now he rolls to his stomach. Tsarukyan jumps to full mount. Look at this. A couple hammers. And man, Keith Peterson is close. And every time he's about to go in there, Silva does something just to stay in it. But look at this. Oh, now he flattens him out. Silva's back to his back. Forget about it. Get in there, Peterson. Stop this fight. Tsarukyan pounding away, and it's over. Wow. Peterson forces Tsarukyan off. Man, what a finish. Whew. Signature win. He needed to finish bad to make a statement. And he did. So Arman Tsarukyan, lightweight division, man. These fights are always the best. Always. He gets a TKO victory. He's going to move to 20-3. Number 8. No joke. Number 8 in the lightweight division. Credit Joaquim Silva, the Brazilian, fighting well. He's going to fall to 12-5 here at UFC Vegas 75. Marvin Vettori and Jared Cannonier headed to a decision. And I can't believe it, man. Jared Cannonier just absolutely dominated Marvin Vettori. Broke the significant strike middleweight record. 249 significant strikes. I think they said anyway. Yeah, so 48-46, 49-45 on the other two. And that's worthy of saying Jared Cannonier dominated Marvin Vettori. So 249 significant strikes at 131. Total strikes 252 to 133. Head strikes 181 to 101. I mean, Marvin Vettori is a beast for taking all those punches and going to a decision. But Jared Cannonier looked dominant. Back-to-back wins. He's 17-6. Now we're looking at the interview with Jared Cannonier and see if he calls anyone out. But the hope was Hamza would fight the winner of these two, and I don't know that either of them will be ready in the next 4 months. So we'll have to see. But Jared Cannonier looked great here. Middleweight division, UFC Vegas, 75.